put yourselves in kind of a clutch situation there at the end, only 4 minutes to fight for the finish?
Yeah, no, you always are glad when you find a way to win. And we obviously didn't play very well. But we did find a way to win, and that's always important. But, 15 turnovers, 8 assists. We've got a lot more turnovers for the season than we do assists. So our ball movement, I thought we got a few things straightened out against Connecticut, but our ball movement, again, was just so poor tonight. Everybody gets it and holds it, and we've got to get the ball moving. So that's the first thing that really sticks out offensively. We didn't shoot free throws well, especially early, which, didn't allow us to stay in the game. Defensively, our awareness, we got caught flat-footed. We were fortunate. They had a couple good looks there, and they were shooting the heck out of it from three. They shot 40% and hit 11 threes. So when a team hits over 10 threes, you're lucky, fortunate if you win. And playing as poorly as we did, I thought we were fortunate.
What were the adjustments you wanted them to make at halftime?
Well, again, the ball movement, we got it back down to 3 after I think we trailed 12, 13, 14 maybe, in that first half. We were down quite a bit, and we just wanted our ball movement and to get some stops. And, they got a couple threes there, good looks at threes to start the second half. And, our ball movement, didn't improve. We wanted to drive that ball to the basket. We weren't shooting it well. Dylan got to the basket a couple times, and he was 9 for 10 from the free throw line, so that was encouraging. But we didn't get the ball movement like we'd hoped for at halftime.
Dylan was saying that early in the season there's always struggles for every team. But is this team struggles typical early season ones, or are they maybe?
Well, with as many players as we have back, we shouldn't. I agree. There's going to be games where you don't play well, but as many players as we have back, we shouldn't be making the mistakes that we make. Defensively, offensively, we're making mistakes that veteran teams probably shouldn't make.
Is that happening just in games, or are you seeing that in practice?
Oh no, it's practice games. Very rarely are things different in practice and different in a game. That lack of defensive discipline. Ball movement, those are all things that we've been talking about a lot in practice because, over dribbling, not making simple plays. We're just way too optimistic with our abilities. We're trying stuff that we have no business to try.
What about the inside game? You have 17 points total from 3. Are you going to need to get over 20 games for those inside guys?
Well, we're going to need a lot better effort than what we got tonight. Turnovers, really bad. We didn't finish inside, points in the paint. We got 20. I got beat on second chance points, points off turnovers, fast break points. We got beat in every category.
Is it easier or harder to, address things when you have a locker room that's been around you for 3 years?
Well, it should be. I'm not sure, what our guys, the ball movement and, them trying to make plays. I think they're just putting way too much pressure on themselves to make plays. And because of that, the ball's sticking and we look bad. 5 of our turnovers the first half were guys driving and they just took it from us. Guys over dribbling and they just took it from us. We had 8 turnovers at half and 2 were really bad in transition. 1, we drove in the lane, left our feet, threw it out of bounds, and then 5, they just stripped us. So that's really a problem. That's over dribbling. If you get, they had 7 steals at halftime, only got 2 the second half. They had 7 steals at half, and they were just getting strips.
And it's settling in a little bit the last couple games?
Yeah, he did some good things. I thought defensively he did some good things. So yeah, I thought he played probably as well as anybody. I'd have to take a look at the film, to see defensively, but he probably played as well as anybody we had.
That 3 there, got himself an open look there.
Yep, no, that was a big 3. Yeah, no, we had a couple big ones there.
Casey's back-to-back 3s. Was that kind of a turning point for you guys?
Absolutely. No, that was 2 big shots. We were stuck in the mud and we couldn't get anything going, and we just 30% from 3 again tonight. That's what we're shooting average-wise. So we're 29, 30% from 3, and I thought we had some pretty good looks tonight. We just playing a little tight, pressuring a little bit too much, and guys are going to have to free up and work harder in practice. There's no other way around it.
Dana, along that same line, I think you took 23s. I think you were 6 of 20. Do you mind them taking that many?
Oh, we've always taken 23s. If you look at our stats, the last 6 years, we've taken 20 to 22 threes every year. I mean, that's part of the game. We probably, if we were shooting it better, we'd probably take more, But, no, 20's always a number that I feel real comfortable with. And we just got to start shooting better. We got better shooters than that. Peyton's a good shooter. Casey's a good shooter. Tyler's a good shooter. Dylan's a good shooter. Both Dylans, we just got to start shooting better.
The game on the line for, really close or last 4 or 5 minutes, you got Peyton Pritchard in instead of Casey Benson reserve. Show you confidence, I guess, in your freshman guard.
No reason, just went that direction.
Dylan Brooks looked like he was maybe a little
No, he was sped up. He had a bad game. He had a bad game. He was trying too hard. He was going way too fast. He just had a tough night. We know he's a good player. We've seen it for 2 years. He just got to slow down, and it'll come back. He pressured tonight and didn't look good doing it.
You mentioned over the next month you're going to need a larger sample of minutes on the newer guys and finding roles. Did you make any progress in terms of
No, we didn't. We didn't. Didn't really get an opportunity with the turnovers from our vets. Didn't really get a chance to get Cavell and Keith the minutes I'd have liked to. So no, we didn't help ourselves any there tonight.
You're not going to get a whole lot of practice time this week, and with that 3-game and 6 thing, what do you look for? I mean, you got Western, then
Oh, we'll still get enough practice in. I mean, we're at home. We don't have to travel, so we'll have plenty of time to do things tomorrow, play Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, and play again Saturday. So we'll have plenty of time to get on the practice floor and get some things ironed out.
Have you had a chance to look at Western?
No. I'm not smart enough to look at 2 teams. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So we've tried to focus in on one team. And Boise, we knew they were going to be tough. They beat us last year. They played 2 really good games. Their last 2, they offensively played really good. And so I knew they were on a little bit of a roll, and they jumped on us early, got those early threes, and so we'll break this film down tonight. And one of the coaches has started on Western. I'm not sure who's got that scout. We'll start looking at them tomorrow.
Dana, Mark Helfrich has been a part of your program. What are your thoughts on what he and his coaching staff are going through right now?
Well, it's a tough situation. First of all, Mark and his staff are wonderful people, wonderful guys. They've been unbelievable. The football coaching staff has been unbelievable to us since we've been here. Chip and Mark, all the guys, all the assistants have been unbelievable supporters of our basketball program. And, Rob, he's catching, everybody's catching it. It's a tough decision. There are no easy decisions. So, I've got great respect for Mark and his staff. I've got great respect for Rob. They're good men trying to make the right decision for our university and for our football program and our athletic program, because football drives the engine. They're the engine of the whole athletic department. So it's a big decision. Those who everybody's worried about making a quick decision, hey, the right decision's the most important thing. So whatever the administration decides, it'll be the right decision for our university. But great staff, great people, and the people who are making the decision are really good people. So they'll come to the right decision, whatever that may be. All right, thanks.